All right, we got it ready from Eric, ready from Paul. We need one from Dog, which we have. And we need one from Huff, which we have. So let's go ahead and count it down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, this is not Paul Tessie. This is Paul Yo. Yeah, is it Philip or Paul? Mega Retro Paul. All right, we are underway. I've had none of this blueberry soda, by the way. All right, Paul already in some danger. Now, all 4 players on screen are hyper tappers. And Eric is perennially one of the higher qualifiers, like every single month, has not yet been able to translate that into success in this tournament, but he's really one of my picks for, you know, the best regular player who's never won. So I could easily see Eric taking down this event. So long as his mom doesn't step on his internet cord, he'll be good. And Paul was able to bring this down. A lot of people choosing Dog to win this bracket. Koiro agrees. Eric 150, Paul 92,000, Dog 189, and Huffaluffagus 90,000. All those years as a child trying to pronounce Snuffleupagus have finally paid off. Tetris for Dog 238 for him, Huffaluffagus 117. Let's see what Eric's going to do here. Seconding a little bit too high for my comfort, but Eric's able to clear this away. 186 for him, 127 for Paul. And Paul is actually open on the right side, bangs down a Tetris 151. Dog gets a Tetris 284, Huffaluffagus 188. Another Tetris for Dog 307. So can you say pace, everybody? Well, you're not supposed to. Paul 175 after Tetris 214 for Eric, and a Tetris for him 237. Does CTM have events for extreme beginners? Yes. We have one unified qualifying procedure, and everybody gets slotted into a tournament, and we have qualifiers, people who've qualified with as low as 100,000 points. So, we have a tournament for everybody. Oh, Poet with a PB report here, maxing out for 19. Congratulations. Maybe it's not a PB, but he did. Is that still a thing where people run into random Twitch chats and announce what their PB is and then leave? I think that's a thing still. 288 for Eric. 232 for Paul. 387 for Dog. 270. Huffaluffagus getting a bit high on the board here, and then kind of over shifts the Z piece, and he's going to top out, and Dog is good. Good Dog. So let's get it ready from both players on the right side, Dog and Huff, and we will go ahead and count it down. All right, Eric set up for one row off the bottom. Paul set up in the middle. Bang Tetris for Eric. Got it ready from Huff, and ready from Dog. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. All right, Paul trying to convert this Centerwell Tetris. Finally does. 317 for him. 381 for Eric. Why would it be self-centered to destroy your own computer? That seems like not self-interested at all. All right, Hufflepuffus 45,000, 28,000 for Dog. On the left side, Eric 409 at 345 for Paul. And oh no, as in an O Spire in the middle of the stack for Eric. Scoops in the S on the right side, though, and is Tetris ready. And the game just feeding him a steady diet of O blocks. And Eric is going to transition. Paul has transitioned. 396 for Paul, 441 Eric. Paul back by only... 45,000 points now. Eric with a little line spin. Oh no, Eric's left side is a real problem. Not getting a long bar and can't get it over, and he's going to top out at 470 something. He was ahead when he did it, and so we don't know what his score is, which is a bad habit, but it doesn't matter because Paul is going to take that one. Don't do that, Eric. Bad Eric. Oh no, Paul. Yeah. Oh, Paul is already done. I'm like, what, Paul? Huh? But that was the game that was over. Stupid Vandweller. Just edit that out. Vince, if you want to edit that out, that would be great. Oh no, Paul. All right. Let's get a ready. Actually, yeah, edit that in to every match, please. All right, let's get it ready. Let's get it ready from Paul and Eric. We might already have it. I just can't see it. So Paul says ready. Yes, make it a meme. And ready from Eric. Here we go. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. We have a lot of bloopers there, Zebra, but I think there's so many bloopers that they're not really noteworthy anymore. That's true. I wasn't wrong. Paul did top out, but I was a little too excited. What's Dog's normal name? His name is Dog Playing Tetris. All right, I've finally gotten through all the tots and the chicken sandwich. Is this played via the actual console or emulator? Both. Depends on what you have. Oop. Still have to oil that boom arm. Right on the right side, 354 for Dog, 417 for Hufflepuffus. Dog up 1 game to none, Paul up 1 game to none. A lot of people picking Dog to win this bracket, but right now his board not looking nice. And it's just kind of RNG doesn't really match what he's accommodating right now. 363 for Dog. Hufflepuffus 470. And actually Huff is ahead by anywhere between 7 and 10 lines at a given time. Dog is about to get clean and Tetris ready. And bang, Tetris for Dog, 412. And Huff is finally clean. And we'll try to set up 412 Dog, 501 for Huffaluffagus. It's a nice tournament pace. Bang, Tetris for Dog, 436. There's one for Huff, and he could probably get one more before transition, and he does. So 548 transition for Huff. That's very nice. And Eric with some hangerangs. 204 for him, 223 for Paul. And Huff just pouring on Tetrises here. Dog transitions. He's got the worst capture in the world, but he's back by just under 100,000 points from Huffaluffagus. But also he's back by 13 lines, so, you know, could he make up the 70,000 point difference in 10 lines? Yeah, possibly. So it's closer than it looks. Dog's setting up in the center. Let's see how long he's going to stay with it, and he's not going to. 548 for Dog. Huff opens up the right side and is ready. Look at those bright purple colors. Bang, Tetris for Huff, 647. And Paul with a Longbar dependency in his stack is going to take the Tetris instead of fixing his board, which is fine. But, excuse me. I think there's some optionality there. $272 for Eric, $351 for Paul. On the right side, it's getting kind of spicy. $692 for Huffaluffagus, $575 from Dog, and Huff just really efficient and really clean. Until it isn't. So we'll see what happens. Getting a little Monka S for Huffaluffagus. But he's kind of doing it. Oh no, but Huff is going to top out at 698. So here is an opening for Dog. The door was left open for Dog. Let's see if he can escape. 698, 711. So he needs about 102,000 points, and he has time to get it. On the left side, Eric 413, Paul 403. Approaching transition, nifty T-spin for Paul. If he missed that, that could have been dangerous. Going into 19. Dog is about 52,000 points away. And really just a Tetris and a half was just about all he would need. I mean, this cursed level 16 is so cursed. Not getting the long bar is Dog. He's at 659. He's set up for a Tetris. On the right side, Paul is transition. There's a Tetris for Dog, and he's 2,000 points away. 2,000 points, and he's got it. And Dog is good and is moving on. That has completed the chase down. Good boy. There's a Tetris for Eric, 515. And let's get over to the two-way scene so we can finish out Paul and Eric. Paul is topped out at 540. I totally missed it. Paul is topped out, and Eric is good. So we're going to give Eric heart. I'm just missing everything. Yeah, I didn't notice what happened to Paul either. It was like all of a sudden. I was just busy. How many brackets left? This is the final thing, and then the winner of this is going to play dog, and then we'll go into the semis. We're making good time. All right, we've got a decider, folks. Eric said he'll turn on face cam if he gets to the semis. Well, Paul, I think you know what to do. No, we've had face reveal from Eric before. All right, let's get him ready from both if we don't have him already. All right, Paul just going out to get his Amazon package or something. I don't know. We got it ready from Eric. Oh, I want to see what Paul's drinking here. Oh, I mean, we don't know. But he's got his dress pants hung up behind him, so that's nice. Paul says ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Is there a gap? What do you mean a gap? No, we go right into it. Is there a gap? There is no gap. Just wall to wall Tetris. Okay. I don't even get up to P. All right, I did. But sometimes I don't. I've gone entire streams without taking any break. All right, Paul has a line spin set up. Let's see if he's going to please the Vandy. Oh, he missed the line spin. So mad. See, I always feel personally responsible when someone does that. Like it's my fault. 76,000 for Eric, 96,000 for Paul. This is a decider. The winner is going to face a champion. In fact, besides this bracket, there's nothing but champions left. All right, Paul with the Tetris, 125,000, 90,000 for Eric. Eric trying to right the ship. Let's see. Hey, Van, do you know what's happening with the CTWC this year? I do not. I am not in the loop. Eric getting into a little bit of trouble. And if he gets bursted at the wrong time, it could be bad. Getting out of it. I know, he would love a long bar like toot sweet. There it is. Wow. All right. So Eric's still alive. And he's actually set up for a Tetris down the right side. He's going to take a triple burn down there. And instead of going for the Tetris over there, he's just going to burn this down and get safe and catch his breath. 139 for Eric, 227 for Paul. So just about a 90,000 point lead. And no rest for Eric here as his right side, kind of 7th and 8th column. A little complicated. Sets up a tuck though. Takes a burn and he's back to safety. Oh no, and another early shift for Eric. So something's happening there. 170 for Eric, 243 for Paul. And Paul's in burning mode, but not complicated. Eric set up for a dirty Tetris, 10th column. And bang Tetris for Eric, 196. Another Tetris for Paul, 272. So Eric was able to get within 28,000 points. But Paul is opening it back up again. 295, so it's 74,000 point lead. That's 3.5 Tetrises. There's one of them back for Eric. 245. Another one for Eric. 268. Paul gets one back. I think people were surprised when Paul said he was 19. $291 for Eric here, $367 for Paul. He just seems like a poised, you know, calm young man. He's wise beyond his years. All right, $339 for Eric. Tetris is $362, 50,000 point lead for Paul. Paul just a couple of pieces away from being ready again. Some lots of tucks and all this stuff, and he's ready again, almost. No, he's not. I thought he was about to get ready, but he wasn't. Oh, poets. Yeah, I thought he was just about ready to get ready, but somehow it just didn't happen. You know, sometimes the pieces, they don't like it. 435 for Paul. Both players transition a little awkwardly. Eric's trying to clear this down. It's do or die time. Paul is set up for a Tetris. Eric gets one, 444. Eric set up for the T-spin, but not going to wait around. He's just going to take the tucks that the game gives him. And Paul is going to top out at 487. All of a sudden, just like that, Paul has topped out 487. And it is Eric's game to lose, 453. 487, 360. And Eric is just 7,000 points away and can single to his heart's content. And one more clear should do it. And there it is, and Eric is good and gets the heart. Paul is out. Congratulations to Paul for getting this far, but today it's Eric who will be moving on. Yeah, it's gonna be Huff. No, it's Dog. What are you doing? Here we go. So let's go ahead and get Dog over here. Come here. Come on, Dog. Here we go. There it is. And let's change this from quarters to... Oh, we had it on quarters the whole time. We meant to say round of 16. There it is. I love that in the that little what do they call it on YouTube? The little preview pic that's in the thumbnail. I love that they put Dog in the thumbnail. What's wrong with the music, Maya? Is something wrong with the music? What's wrong with it? Maya does not like... It's too loud? Well, why didn't anybody tell me? Alright. It's too loud. Well, you know, listen. Maya has spoken, so... Alright, this is the quarterfinals. We're gonna need a ready from Eric and Dog. Dog says ready. And do we get one from Eric, or is he... Now it's too low. All right, Eric says ready. Classic Tetris Monthly Masters Event 2020. The red bracket. The winner goes on to represent the red bracket and take on Nenu. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Dan Polar says it's loud compared to my voice. Okay. I can turn it down a little bit. What if I talk like this? All right, this is a best of 3. Whoops, that's my boom arm making that noise. This is a best of 3 between Eric and Dog. Certainly 2 of the younger members of the Tetris community. Also, both of them very helpful fellows in the CTM Discord. And just nice kids. I think both of them. Sometimes, I need a little help when I'm preparing the broadcast to get like the PBs and the play styles so I can put them on the scene. And these 2 guys both have helped get me that data at times. So certainly nice kids. 142,000 for Eric, 99,000 for Dog. I think some of the smartest kids on the internet are the Classic Tetris kids. I mean, all of them are like these brilliant math and physics genius, and they all know how to code, and they know how to... I mean, they can do everything. I mean, I don't know what it is. Like, all the smart kids gravitating to Classic Tetris. Dead Meme disagrees. Digging Out says they're also Pog. I think Eric's around like 15. I think Dog is like 13. 257 for Eric, 197 for Dog. Starting to get tired. Oh, and this will actually, we don't have to do any more 4-way scenes now, so I can actually bring my OBS down to this more comfortable monitor to look at, which is nice. I can open up my Discord. $310 for Eric, $272 for Dog. Dog's gonna Tetris 295, and he's back by only about a Tetris. And Dog has taken the lead, 340 over Eric. Bang Tetris for Eric to retake the lead. Just by a small amount, though. Yeah, Eric said if he makes the semis, he's gonna face cam, so. All right, I'm communicating. Let's see, what can I do? All right, 408 for Eric, 380 for Dog. Sorry for the silence there. I'm trying to set up, get Harry set up. All right, sorry about that. And we have a pretty darn close game here, heading into transition. About 15 lines away. 435. Now 458 for Eric and 449 for Dog. And Dog with a little O-tuck here. And it's getting a little Monka S for Dog on the right, but gets a long bar over. 483 for Eric, 475 for Dog. Dog on the better pace, but behind in points. And Eric is going to transition with a Tetris, 580. Dog is going to do the same thing, 524. So about 2/3 of a Tetris lead for Dog. There's another one for Dog and Eric. Eric's set up again, and there it is, 557. He's got the lead just in raw points. And he Tetris is again 582. And this is just about a real lead now for Eric. Eric has always been somebody I thought was just not performed in CTM as well as he plays. And if he can get through Dog here, he would have to face, a former champion, and then get through that, and then face another former champion. So, not an easy road, even for whoever wins this. And then, of course, Dog is another one of those kids who I thought maybe is not as performed as well as their skill level, but it could be time for one of these kids to break through. $644 for Dog, $695 for Eric. We're in the purple level. That's level 22. Eric's now at level 23. $725 for him, $645 for Dog. And Dog is behind. And Dog's actually set up for a dirty Tetris, has to burn it down. That's true. In life, they may be boys, but in Tetris, they are men. $691 for Dog here on 14, sorry. I always forget level 4 colors. Like, they're just so utterly forgettable for me. $825 for Eric through 194 lines. Definitely max out pace. Dog on kind of low max out pace here, so we could go all the way. Dog with a Tetris, and now definitely a max out of possible. And with that Tetris, definitely possible. $819 for Dog. $866 for Eric. And Dog's board getting a little scary. And it looks scarier to us maybe just because of these horrible colors on 26. Dog gets a long bar over, $855. Eric's on 904, level 27. Dog's level 27 as well. Eric 940. Tetris for Dog, 957 on level 28. Eric's at 975. There's a one-line difference, and less than a Tetris separates them. Dog with the Tetris, 992. Eric with a Tetris with a max out, 1,013,000. Dog setting up for the Tetris. Is the long bar gonna come? It would give him the lead. Eric's gonna Tetris on level 29, 1,053,000. Dog can't get the Tetris, and Dog is going to top out at 1,027,000 points. shrouded at the wrong time. The long bar would have given him the win. But it is Eric who's going to take this. It's amazing that someone had to lose that match. And I give a begrudging heart to Eric there because they both deserve one. Oh my dog. Double max out. And who are these guys? All right. Well, let's give him a second to calm down, but then let's get readies from both players and move on to game 2. Yeah, definitely not a rule, Finlay. People have said that before. You can't lose if you get a max out. Like it's a tie. No. Sorry. Sorry, it is definitely fair to lose with a max out. All right. We're not really able to use the same pieces. We've addressed this a million times. Go in the Discord and look at like any number of 5... any one of 5 pin posts that I've made. Alright, we got a ready from Dog, and I just need a ready from Eric. There are no max outs. We're not even going to say the word max outs after June. We're just never going to say it. Why does it say Dog A53 and A27? Because that's the... if you uncap the score, A equals 10, so that's a million, basically. And I don't see Eric with his ready. So I apologize for that. Oh, I see it. Oh, Eric said ready. Okay, I got it. Because they wrote each other's names. This guy's very confused. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. They wrote each other's names, that's why. People don't write their own names in the high score table. No one's done that since like 1983. Who's writing their own name? That's true. YouTube goes nuts over that. They can't figure it out. They're switched. Yes. Definitely anything dirty I could fit into 3 characters in a video game cabinet, I would do that. Or I would try to get like the high scores, you know, like in order so I could write like a disgusting sentiment. I was definitely a high school edgelord. Hell, I'm a 43-year-old edgelord, so... All right, 93,000 for Eric, 72,000 for Dog. Have you guys even maxed? Have you guys even maxed out? $141 for Eric, $119 for Dog. Dog with a little double square overhang setup, but opts to fill it in with the L piece, gets Tetris ready, and gets the Tetris. 144 for Dog, 166.7 now for Eric. That's right. We should change the name of the kill screen to the freedom screen. America. All right, Dog trying to burn this way. He's open down the right side. Uh-oh, what is Eric doing here? Mental gymnastic that these guys go through. when they're setting these things up. Beyond me at times. 196 for Eric. 220 for Dog. I mean, I guess technically it's still the kill screen, right? Because the developers did not intend you to play past it. But, and there are games that have a kill screen that you can play into. You know, Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man or one of those. You can play in the kill screen. But at this point, you know, it's not really a kill screen. For most people it is. But for like 0.1% of the Tetris community is not a kill screen. 241 for Eric, 313 for Dog. What round is it? Those are quarterfinals. Next is going to be the semis. And it will be Joseph against the other guy. Who was it? Oh my god. I totally forget who it was. I'm blanking. Somebody help me out? Alan, right. Alan. That's right. Forgot about that guy. the other guy. You know, the other guy. 253 for Eric. Yeah, Joseph, you better get set up, my dude. You know that guy that won last month? You know, is that random guy? Oh, it's harsh, Kappa Pride Lover. 284 for Eric, 429 for Dog. Dog with a really high score for this number of lines. I'm tired of saying pace. And so this is, I mean, you know, Eric doesn't have a terrible score, but Dog is just on fire right now. And people spamming Dog emotes. I don't know where Green Tea and Batfoy and Jonas are. I don't know. They're not available. Dog on fire. This is fine. And Dog with another Tetris here. 525. Another Tetris for Dog, 549, and another one, 572. So looking to get one last one. Wouldn't quite get him to 600, but it would be close. You know, 595. Eric looking for one last one before 19. And there it is for Dog, 598. It's, you know, just whatever, ho-hum. 600k transition, whatever. And Eric 479, Dog at 622, and another Tetris 647 for Dog. And Dog playing Tetris, I mean, doesn't even have a voice reveal, right? Except maybe in these secret voice chats. All right, Dog with a Tetris 726, Eric 537. So, you know, Eric, you know, playing well, but I mean, Dog is just in another dimension right now. Line spin from Dog, or a mini line spin. And Eric's, you know, catching up a little bit, actually. Not anymore. Dog putting some points on the board again. It's about 125,000 point difference-ish. I mean, this is like bordering on like 1.2. depending on how efficient he could be. I mean, definitely 1.1 territory. Man, it's probably not quite efficient enough for 1.2, but... And certainly not now, but 1.1 definitely on the table. Another Tetris for Dog. 910, not even at 200 lines. And actually, 1.2 is on the table. You'd have to play perfectly. And even like any burns are gonna, but he's not trying to get that. He's just trying to win. 800 for Eric, and this board is getting a bit gnarly. So that long bar is going to help, but God, it's so tough to see these level 27 boards. Dog is maxed out. It's the maximum you can score, so he should just stop playing, right? It's the max. And he's going to keep going for that 1.1. 1,049,000. Like, really, if you max, why should you even keep playing, right? And Eric is not going to max. And Eric is not going to take this unless he can play considerably deep into the kill screen. Gets a Tetris here. Very impressive from Eric. Dog setting up for a Tetris here. Getting the Tetris. Set up for the Tetris into 1.1. Set up for the Tetris entirely on kill screen. Level 29. This could be one of the highest combined score matches ever, because we are going to a decider, my kids. I mean, so Dog is maxed out twice in a row. Enjoy it while you can. And neither of these kids are young enough to drink, so I'm not going to put this up very long. But there it is. Decider time. That's right, Doug. Go get that other max out. The other max out VOD. Oh, young enough to drink. Not old enough to drink. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. They're not young enough to drink. Yeah. See, there are no bloopers. No, definitely not the first two max in a row. It was done back in February of 2018, and I'm sure March of 2018 between Corian and Joseph. All right. Let's get it ready from both. We're both ready, says Dog. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris decider. The winner goes to the semis to face somebody or other. Who's that guy? It's just Nenu. Yeah, I'm gonna stop saying maxed out. I'm not this month. I'm gonna keep saying it. June, I'm still gonna say it, but after June, I don't think I'm saying maxed out anymore. I think I'm done saying maxed out. We don't recognize the max out in CTM. Well, because I have a no max outs left behind policy in June, but then again, no max outs can be behind if there are no max outs. Think about it. But yeah, I'm gonna say that in CTM officially, after June, we're strongly considering no longer recognizing the max out, and just say 1,000,000 points. That's all you gotta say. 1,000,000. All right, 183 for Eric and 110 for Dog here in the early goings. This is like only 2 burned lines for Eric so far. Everyone's spamming dog emotes. And another Tetris for Eric. Still only 2 burned lines. Dog at 158 through the same number of lines. Another Tetris for Dog, 204. Eric, 275 through 50 lines. Still only 2 burned lines. But see, the problem is when I say that, it incentivizes people to want to keep that up. And then they get too aggro. So I should stop saying it. There you go. There's a 3rd burn line. 298 for Eric through 55 lines. 227 for Dog through the same number of lines. And Dog kind of getting up there. I'm trying to stay efficient. Oh, this is so tough. Gets the long bar over and, yeah, gets that L. Opens up the right side, bangs down a Tetris. So Dog is alive. A stay of execution for Dog there. Great survival and burning for Dog. Another Tetris for him, 283. So Eric, I mean, like, 700k transition is, like, totally possible. But he would have to play perfectly efficiently. Which it wouldn't necessarily be worth it to do if it puts you that much at risk. But Dog playing nearly as well. And it's backed by only 1 Tetris himself. Like 1 Tetris and a little bit more. Eric's going to get a dirty Tetris. 378. Another Tetris for both. 403 for Eric through 86 lines. 375 for Dog. Another Tetris for Dog. No, sometimes people do play perfectly there, Lorax. $427 Eric, another Tetris. 450, $421 for Eric. You can tell that both of these guys really want to win this. Eric set up, gets another Tetris. 473. There's one for Dog. 450. And they have almost the exact same score now. Dog is ahead in lines, but still incredible paces. Another Tetris for Dog. There's one for Eric. 520 for Eric. With 19 lines, that's going to put about 5 Tetrises available for Eric. So he still could get over 600k transition. There's another Tetris for Eric. 543. Dog is set up for one. This would actually give him the lead if he gets it now. And Dog is going to Tetris and actually... Oh, almost took the lead. Eric with a Tetris. 572. Dog is about to transition, trying to do it with a Tetris. And he will do it with a Tetris. 575 transition from Dog. And Eric slowing down a bit to burn. And this could be a rough transition for him. Eric transitions at like 580 some odd. And Dog is actually ahead now. It's actually pretty darn close in pace. They're separated by about 5 lines. Too close to call. Dog set up for another Tetris. 617 for him. Eric retakes the lead. Dog takes it right back. I mean, this is insane. Another one for Dog, 674. Eric, another one, 673. Another one for Eric, 700. Through 160 lines. Great placements from Eric to stay safe while still being aggressive. All right, Eric having to take a triple burn here, but gets another Tetris. 740. Ahead by 2/3 of a Tetris, roughly, over Dog. Dog gets that Tetris, though, and he's actually ahead again. So, oh, Eric sneaks a long bar over. 772. He's Tetris ready again. Another Tetris for Eric. 803. Another Tetris for Eric. 883. There's one for Dog. 817. There's another one for Dog. 848. These guys are both on 1.1 paces, if not more. Dog's having to take a burn on the left side. And we're at hell level 26. You can't see a thing. Either one of these guys. I think they have better. They can see it better than we can. 886 for Dog. 930 for Eric at 200 lines. So 1.2 is definitely on the table for Eric. Oh, well, maybe not quite, because I think there's only 240,000. So almost 1.2 is available. But then again, he can play past kill screen, so... Which I don't even want to call it that anymore. Dog 928, Eric 973, both on level 27. Dog with a Tetris. Dog with another Tetris. There's the post. That's 3 max outs in a row for Dog. Eric is ahead with a max out. Another Tetris for Eric, 1,047,000. Dog, 1,043,000. Can't do anything, and Eric is going to take it. 1,082,000. Hasn't even hit kill screen yet. He's going for one last Tetris and gets the 1.1 B-hype. A-type B-hype. And Dog has maxed out twice and lost. Three maxes in a row from Dog playing Tetris, and he does not advance. Amazing. What is happening? And there is Eric. I don't know what we've just witnessed, but I mean, this is the quarterfinals. 3 max outs and can advance. That has to be the best ever performance in a best of 3 defeat. I can't even imagine. Over 3 million points in a losing match. Well, congratulations to you, Eric. I mean, how you defeat somebody who's maxed out 3 times, it's magic. And Dog playing Tetris, congratulations to you. I mean, really an incredible match. So, no reason to have your tail between your legs because you did awesome.